Okay, so today is March 6th, 6 days out of 21 days, and just finished running a mile and a half. I'm talking a little bit more affirmative today because it might be some passing showers. It's been pretty windy throughout the day, so I don't want an excuse of why today wasn't a successful workout. But because today's Sunday, on Sundays I'm gonna do it very light. Hopefully, probably 10 reps of everything. 10 reps of everything, straight to the point. Keep the form going. And before you know it, the exercise will be done. Your boy got to work tonight, so continue this documentary, okay? It's March 6th, 6 out of 21 days on this fasting. Let's get it going.
The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. This is one of the books that I plan on rereading actually a number of times this year. And the reason why it's because it's a very, very deep book. And with any book that is really deep and really powerful, the more you read it, the more you internalize it, the more you realize you don't understand it. And the more you implement it, the more the book actually changes, or your awareness goes onto certain parts of it that you didn't grasp before because you weren't ready for it yet. And that information stands out. And then you go and implement that. And you implement it with more presence and awareness. And you come back and you reread the book again. And then you get more insights. The more this happens, when you have a powerful book, this is the kind of nature of what goes on. This is one of those books. So if you're going to read this book, read it, reread it based on the actions that you take and you apply, because then how you see reality will change to one that is more powerful, one that's more empowering, one that's more peaceful. And then from there, there's going to be more deeper nuances that you will get from this book that when you apply will further you down that journey. So what I've done is, we've got a number of chapters here. I've pulled 3 quotes per chapter. It's very deep, so we're going to reflect upon these 3 quotes, ones that I felt stood out the most, that I feel will be the most beneficial to you, and that are the most impactful for me at my current stage, because everybody sees reality different. Maybe when you read the book, some of the other quotes would stand out even more so. That's what I was talking about earlier. That's why different stages of life, different information stands out and becomes more apparent to you. Let's start off with, you are not your mind. Your mind is an instrument, a tool. It is there because to be used for a specific task. And when the task is completed, you lay it down. As it is, I would say about 80 to 90% of most people's thinking is not only repetitive and useless, but because of its dysfunctional and often negative nature, much of it is also harmful. Observe your mind and you will find this to be true. It causes serious leakage of vital energy. Okay, so this is probably one of the big breakthroughs of the book. A lot of us have formed identities with our mind. That part of us that is always thinking about concepts, ideas, the future, the past, always thinking. It's important to think, and to think constructively, and to think positively, but there could be huge problems when you identify yourself with that thinking. The mind is a tool. You are not your mind. You can use this tool to create. You can use this tool to further your purpose, which is to create. But when you identify with it, when you form an identity with it, you miss out on what it's designed to do. Not only that, but you prevent yourself from seeing reality for what it really is. And because the mind uses up vital energy, when it essentially is going on and it doesn't stop, it's draining you of valuable resources that you can conserve and redeploy to different areas of your life, so you could work longer, so you could be more present and value and enjoy the days and really engage yourself in what you're doing, which a lot of times does not involve the mind. Identification with your mind causes thought to become compulsive. Compulsive thoughts. There seems to be kind of a badge of honor that's given to somebody that thinks a lot. And the reality is that we don't want to think more. We want to think effectively. We want to use the mind as a tool to think about the right things at the right time to help us create. Everything else should be in being, in doing, in acting, in reflecting, in being in the moment and enjoying the moment. Because it is only from that place where you can get the most valuable, insightful information to feed back to your mind, to work with that tool, to help you optimize, to help you figure out what to do next. And it's done so in a way that is a lot different than how most people in society transact or carry themselves.
Still pushing through on a day-to-day basis. Being sure to stay consistent on this 21-day fasting. The strength is there, the focus is there, the health is there. It's just being persistent and consistent without doubt. So sometimes I feel and I think that, I'm on the right path, but then it's like either the pace feels a little slowish or I just want some kind of better outcome. But honestly, I gotta enjoy the journey. I don't know what the destination look like, but I definitely want to enjoy the journey. And that's just where day 6 is at right now. Tomorrow's Monday, so definitely look forward for the extra reps in this workout. Today was definitely more of a run than a walk on the mile and a half. It was great. I felt the burn in my legs and in my arms from pumping my arms in the run. Hopefully this information or exercise is helping you during your fasting. You could try these exercises. To me, I think it's going to give great results. If you have additional exercises that you're doing, keep it up. Make sure you have the form. Be sure not to pull any type of muscle. And just keep on striving for the results that you're looking for. Alright, so I'm going to log off on day 6 out of 21 days. I look forward to continuing this documentary. You guys take care.